Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 11th episode of Kamichu. Last episode, our main girl Yuria, our middle school goddess, Kamichu, she decided she wanted to try her hands at, politics, sort of, student council president, which, why not? I think she would be the best president ever, personally. So some people might disagree, such as the person that ran against her, but I think I'm pretty determined, pretty confident in my assertion that she would be the best president. So anyway, let's get into this episode and see what adventures await us. 3, 2, 1, play. Ugh. I wonder what. I wonder if we'll have like a like a 2 episode finale, like some big conflict for these last couple episodes that span 2 episodes. I don't know what that would be since this is a slice of life show, even though it may not seem like it all the time. Could you imagine if we got a second middle school god in the show, like one that goes to a different school, or maybe a high school god that can be her senpai? That'd be cool too. I will miss this show when it's over. Because, I'll be honest, I did enjoy this show more than I thought I would going into it. Love is missing. Is Kenji gonna get kidnapped? Or maybe somebody will literally have the love inside of them taken out. That's possible too. Oh right, no, yeah, I remember the preview now. Something happened with these two and like supposedly eloped together or whatever. So there's probably more to that story than that. I mean, they're going somewhere, so. And she saw it all, didn't she? Yep, she saw it. I guess she's gonna be the one to tell everybody else. We did see that. Yeah, I'm also curious exactly where they're going. It's a nice view. I mean, these two haven't really interacted all that much, have they? Well, you should be at school, so. I think they have. I wouldn't know. I have no idea what you guys are even doing. That's the question. Aren't they? How old are they? Because you guys are middle schoolers, so they can't be that much. They can't be that old. Let's not jump to conclusions. Although love isn't the title, so who knows? Which one? There's 3 Saigusas in the show. Oh. Don't scare the old guy. Yashima might end up going after to look for them. Don't ask me, I still don't know what you're really doing. I assume that you're not eloping because I haven't seen any blushing or anything. He's suspicious. Let's get moving. So what exactly happened? I'm very confused. Wow, they're getting a lot of attention. I want to get moving. They do look like runaways, like, in this situation. It definitely seems very random and unexpected. Well, I don't think they're eloping. I don't think that's what this was. They seem a little bit, you know, more depressed than usual. Wow. I'm sure he appreciates you telling everyone that. Man, that was a blush. I mean, that is a notable change, so I guess that's worth mentioning. Feel free, nobody else seems to know what's going on. Newcomer tournaments? I'm sure the older students loved that. I'm sure they weren't butthurt at all. Oh. I mean, you sort of hit it, I guess. I guess the nerves just kind of got to her. And I guess that would explain things, you know? That explains why she's not very happy. Ran away from her problems. And all that. I think that sign said cleaning, so probably a laundromat of some sort over there. Yes, someone said they weren't in elementary schools anymore, which is true, but it's like barely true. We didn't do anything bad. we were just walking by. Don't mind us. But seriously, where are they planning on going though? Losing Miko is a big deal, but I guess she's referring to the tournament. They probably didn't want Miko to go by herself. I didn't see them interact too much, not that I remember. They just, you know, their siblings know each other. About it. I think you have to wait 24 hours before going down that road. What does she have to say? Oh, it is him, okay. It's sometimes hard to tell. Yeah, I don't think we should involve the police either. Yeah, it's really hard to tell whether it's Yashima or Mitsuo at any given time. Because Mitsuo doesn't talk a lot anyway, so... Yeah, you can do this. That's funny. Let me chew. Here we go. Chew. There we go. I was waiting for it. And there goes the hair. Oof. And yeah. Oh, well they're not too far at all. Mistakes were made. But at least you guys live on an island nation, so it's a little bit hard to leave the country. A burger place. I guess that's where I would go to if I was running away. At least at first. There's a blush. I was wondering why we hadn't gotten any yet. I mean, really, you should both just pay for your own portion. If you ask me, but nobody did ask me, so. Though Miko's adorable, so I would pay for her. An even stronger blush than last time. And there's her. She gets her turn. Okay. We finally got to this stage of things. No, don't make a mess, Miko. That was adorable. Oh my god, that was great. I take another bite. Oh god, that was great. That was amazing. I want to watch that again already. But yes, it's not as easy as it looks. That's probably gonna be the highlight of the episode. I love you, Miko. Yeah, just that's not the issue. It's just it's going on a sort of date for the first time with a cute girl. It's a very unique experience. A lot of emotions. But I really don't think he's mad or anything. What, are you about to defend yourself or something? Yeah, you really shouldn't run away in your school uniform. That's really not a smart move. I don't know how much of a difference it would make because they're still clearly children age, but still, it's probably best not to wear your school uniform while running away, because for several reasons. One of which is people will know what school you're supposed to go to and can contact them, if they recognize the uniform. So it's really not a smart move. But I guess when you run away straight after you were supposed to go to school, I guess it's hard to avoid unless you pack a change of clothes, which they could have done. But I don't know how much of a last-minute decision this was, so. Is he still holding her hand? If so, I'm waiting for him to blush and let go hastily. And there you go. That was what I was expecting. Which there's two levels of blush in this show. There's the circles on the cheeks, and then there's the entire red face. And we've seen plenty of both this episode. A little bit of full-on red face there with Show. Yeah, the way he grabbed it, I thought it was. I half believed he was gonna like defend himself against her, like he was grabbing a katana or something. Just because I've seen stuff like that in anime before. It was kind of funny. Don't break it. Oh. I hope they, when they cut her hair, they like use it somehow, either make wigs or sell it to people that want to make wigs. She ate a burger adorably, so it's fine. I mean, she's with Sho, it should be fine. But I do love how concerned she is. Because as we established, she is very close to Miko. Meanwhile, just the Yuria lap pillow over there. Yeah, she's a bit stronger than she looks. You know, Yashima would know her well. As since she's the only one that can see him. Exactly, it's pretty obvious. In Matsuri. Bit of flashback. I'm sure some work harder than others. I kind of wish she would have ran away in her Miko outfit. Would have been better. Yeah, you did run away before, didn't you? It was so long ago. That's a great smile. Does she? Aww. She is so cute. Very much a good girl. I think I see a bit more blushing. What? I want to be a bride? Is she gonna say that? Is she gonna say that? Because I see a lot of fidgeting, so... don't cut her off. I wanted to hear that. No. That was a strong blush. Does it involve her sister in some way? Because don't encourage my imagination to run wild. Yeah, I wanted to hear that. Definitely now, after that reaction, I want to hear that. Wow. But Yuri, yeah, she's just not gonna have a lot to say in this episode unless she wakes up. Which it seems like she is, so I had interesting timing on... Oh, I guess it just falls off. Not, don't shake someone right after they woke up. Me, choo. So now we're gonna narrow it down more. Now that she's finally awake. You are my dandelion. What are we watching? Is it like a romance movie, or are you gonna try to make a move? The three of us. Oh. That does sound amazing. Yes, it might be against the rules, but it doesn't matter if nobody finds out. Yeah, there was some pretty nice Matsuri animation there. That scene. Yeah, I always have to go to the bathroom after a movie, don't you? Uh, how much is that? And she's back to the lap pillow. I just love watching the mother-daughter lap pillow, just very cute. Don't do that. Okay. I guess we're narrowing it down more now. How many times are we gonna have to do this before we find them? Hayaki, nice. Whenever I see those, I always think of Golden Darkness from To Love Ru, because I think she always loved those things. Don't hurt yourself, kid. So are they the same age, or is he like a year older than her? Because he definitely looks a little bit older than her, but not by a lot. I mean, it's nighttime, so where do you expect to sleep if you don't go home? Then it's not like you just kidnapped her. So let's just take responsibility together. I think would be better. But yeah, I imagine going home is difficult after running away because you know you're just gonna get yelled at when you go home. Yes. uh, yes. Oh? Oh? Please elaborate on that. Why? Because she's in line for the, oh. Does he? I didn't pick up on that, but... I guess it would complicate things. At least now we're getting to see where the love in the title comes from. And more blushing. Are you gonna say it? Will he say it? Dramatic wind? Oh, I guess they showed up. Ah. We finally found you guys. Everybody actually came along. I was wanting to interrupt a potential love confession. Just portal on over there with the entire family. Well, multiple families, but... But yeah, we found you. We were pretty worried. We had to keep using Kamichu's powers. They were not eloping, no. How is she gonna react to this? A slap, a hug, both. I love you, One-chan. Yeah, she was really worried, Miko. You don't even know. Uh, just hug her. See what you did, Miko? This is why you don't run away from home. There's less hugging than I was hoping there, but... Maybe at least a head pat. Just give me something, please. Yeah, how could you possibly hate your sister when she's willing to cry for you out of worry? Uh-huh. Just hug her already, you're so close. You're almost there. There we go. There we go. Uh, uh. Yeah, definitely like a sad turn quickly. Yes. Are you gonna say anything? Man, we've had so much mother-daughter lap pillow this episode. Yes, she has. It's been a long day. That poor girl. Though again, you know, I'm sure the lap pillow is a silver lining for it. You're gonna carry her. I mean, she's probably not that heavy. I guess gotta give mom's lap a break. And everyone goes their way. Any final words? Now, Miko, you gotta carry your sister on your back. You know, to match. Wow, it's so cute. Again, yeah. She is just so clinging to her. It's great. But yeah, how could you possibly hate Matsuri? You can't do it. She's such a great sister. Yeah, I kind of spent a lot of money today, so I need more. Okay. That that was that was an interesting episode. You know, considering not much actually happened. Emotions were still pretty high though. Still gotta start out that band, but you know, we have been talking about it, so We'll eventually get that rolling. We had quite a bit of Kamichu in this episode, but, you know, not as much as the One Beach episode, where she had to kiss a bunch of random people to allow them to share the experience of the past beach adventure. That was funny though. She had to keep Kamichuing to narrow it down because they probably got like a bunch of different maps. Like, okay, this prefecture. Okay, this part of this prefecture. Okay, this part of this. But yeah, I probably should just not watch the preview for the final episode. Choo 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 indeed. So is that it? Yeah, that'd be it. Okay, that was the 11th episode of Kamichu. And yeah, this was definitely an interesting episode. Now, the plot was basically that both Miko and Sho, they left, they ran away. They supposedly eloped, but that was just an assumption. That's not the case at all. We were just left to wonder for a while what exactly happened, because they definitely seemed a little bit, especially Miko, seemed really down in the dumps, unhappy about something. So I figured something negative had happened, but I have no idea what. Apparently, it was her club. She kind of made a pretty big mistake in a tournament. You know, at first, where I thought it was going was like, because they said she was like the only first year to be a part of it. I thought maybe there'd be some sort of like senpai bullying, because sometimes you see that in anime, where it's some second year, third year is like, she's a first year. How dare she get something that I wanted? I mean, don't you know how important that sort of thing is? The seniority and all that, but no, it didn't go in that direction. It was just a matter of she messed up big and felt really bad about it and ran away as a result. So that's how that actually went. And Sho didn't want her to be by herself because, yeah, having a first year middle school girl wandering around town by herself, probably not the best idea. So it's good to have somebody with her to kind of look out for her. And that's certainly what he did. So I'm sure people appreciate that. Now, basically that was pretty much all of that, but apparently there was a bit more to it than that, because there was something going on there. Like, she was talking to Yashima about something, on her mind, but what she wanted to do, and before she could, she was interrupted, which is unfortunate because that got my hopes up, especially because I saw her like blushing when Matsuri showed up, so that definitely got me curious about what was up there. I was starting to almost believe that we might be going in some sort of, incest direction, where maybe she's like in love with her sister and what she wants to do is marry her, and she feels guilty about that. And, she runs away from those immoral feelings, I like slightly, I started to believe it might go in that direction. But, it didn't actually. It seems to be more of a case of a love triangle. They were being kind of vague on this, so hopefully I interpreted it correctly. But I guess what it is that Miko likes Yashima, Yashima likes Matsuri, and Miko has some resentment towards Matsuri because of that. I guess that's what I was supposed to get from that. Like I said, it was a little bit vague, a little bit subtle, so I could have just not grabbed it right, but that's what it seemed like. But yeah, once they all showed up to rescue her, and then she saw how concerned she was for her and just crying and all that, like, you can't say mad at her, you can't hate her when she's like on her knees crying because she was so worried about you. And yeah, that's no, not gonna happen. And then we proceeded with the hugging and the crying and the really clinging to her on their way back, which I appreciated. Just a lot of great sibling stuff there. Which, we didn't really resolve anything, I guess, as far as that topic goes, but at least she's back. Nothing bad happened to them. They didn't get kidnapped or anything, so it's all good. We were able to track them down using Kamichu powers, and then we were able to teleport over there. So it all worked out. But yeah, there was definitely no shortage of blushing this episode. I mean, good God, we had some Kamichu blushing because, talking about shows, changing underwear and all that just made things a little bit awkward in that room. And then, of course, when you have a young boy and a young girl, eating together like a date, just you're gonna get a lot of blushing from that, and we definitely got a lot of blushing from that. However, the best thing about the entire episode, arguably, was was Miko eating the burger, because she just she was struggling because you know how sometimes when you bite into a burger, it can like leak out ketchup and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, gotta be careful not to like make a mess and stuff." And she was just struggling so much to make it work. It was the most adorable thing ever. I like that a lot. I like the sibling stuff a lot too. Don't get me wrong, but like that really was just the funniest, cutest thing right there. Just especially because she was like, never tell anyone about this show. So yeah, that was great. Definitely still the highlight. Although, like I said, some great emotional sisterly love bonding stuff at the end there, which was great. And they just show carrying his sister because, you know, why not? And yeah, I got even more sour, so I had to bring up the dead mother and all that. So yeah, definitely trying to go for a shot right in the feels near the end there, to say the least. And it definitely affected me a bit, I would say. But yeah, just a lot of adorableness in this episode, some decent amount of feels, a lot of blushing. I guess that's a pretty good summary of the episode. But yeah, definitely curious what they're gonna do for the final episode. I guess I will find out when I watch it. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.